Right, so this is what we're going to need. Some multi-purpose grease, a glove and the mechanism. So what I'm going to do is just pop this all on here and put a glove on for the grease. Don't we want that on the hands. This grease I'm using is just like multi-purpose. Don't use anything like WD-40 or anything like that. It just won't last, and you'll be doing this all the time. So, yep. Right. So, I showed you earlier getting it off. There's one thing to sort of bear in mind with this is the spring. The bits that stick out, they need to be seated in the holes. So there's one there, there's one at the end of this piece. I think you can probably see it. It's where my thumb is. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, you got to get these aligned. I think the main problem is this. Now this does have some grease on it, but we will put some more on. There also seems to be some markings on the inside where the spring's been rubbing, so I think we're going to put some on there as well and do that on both sides. So let's get the grease. There we go. Just put some on here. Okay. What I'm going to do is keep on wiping this stuff off, otherwise it goes everywhere. So we've done that bit. Oh yeah, there's the bit in there, isn't there? We've got to do. It probably better to use a flat-headed screwdriver, but we can just pop some in there, like so. Right, that's that bit done. And then he says, let's get these aligned. Push that on. Going to be probably the hardest bit, getting this back in the hole. Right, that feels like it's on. We hold that one in position, and we've got this one. Let's put some grease on that. And we'll also get that one back in. Let's take this glove off. Again, just make sure that's in the hole. I did read on Amazon about these, and someone said the first thing you should do is take it apart like we've done here and just grease it. This one looks a lot easier to do, it's easier to line up the holes. There we go. Right. That should be it. I'm just going to push it onto the ground. Yeah. What we're going to do is get the screw that goes on the base and just tighten this up. Try and pull it all back together. Alright, that's going in. That's in. Nice and tight. Still not convinced I've got the springs in the right holes, because that... Yeah, let's try and do this again. For something that's very simple, it's quite hard to get it together. Right, let's take that out again. Yeah, that's not right. You need to go in there. Come on, spring. Again, let's try. Still doesn't, it's still not going in. We need the person from the factory. Right, let's see if it, what's happening. So, that one goes in there. Might have them the wrong way round. Let's try it like that. The long one there, short one there. He says. What I'm going to do is probably get a baby wipe after this. Right, that seems a bit more well. That might be it. Feels like it. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Grease. So fingers crossed when we put all this back on the door frame, it won't be making a racket. Let's get the old baby wipes. Grease. Try and clean that up a bit. Right, we are ready to put this back on. Right, let's get it back on. So, let's have a go. That's better. So screw that back in. all the way, and there we go. Almost silent. Oops. What's that? Yep. And let's do it slowly. That seemed to be a problem for it. It's still there, but not as bad. Yeah, good job.